Of course, my units are way out of position, not at all prepared for this particular attack, and it looks like he's coming right into my expansion. He sees it, drops his Marauders down, and of course they're going to do a lot of damage here. Got on check. They're definitely going to lose a lot. Now, he very, very smartly decides to go for my pylon, so I can't warp any units in to help protect this Nexus. And it looks like possibly my Nexus might go down. As you can see, Marauders do so good against buildings, especially if they're stemmed up, and they have that one attack. It's just a few HP left, but he was actually able to get it, unfortunately. Now, I do end up completely clearing this army up. As he saw that cannon, so he was not able to run back. A lot of Zealots with Zealot charge, thankfully. But now I've lost an expansion, and as you can see, supply discrepancy up for him, 156 to 149. And keep in mind, he's actually been on this base for a while now, mining it. Harvester count, he's way ahead, 52 to 44. Partially because, again, this expansion's been up and running for a longer period of time. So I got to do something, got to move out, got to do at least some type of harassment, or he'll just get way out of hand. So I decided to bring my Colossus up here just to work on his mineral line a little bit, soften him up, take a few of these harvesters out, even that up, because I know I'm behind in that regard. Of course taking the missile turn out so I don't lose too much there. Now he decided to move down here. He's got a lot of Marines, a lot of Marauders. He EMPs my Colossus, great EMP on the Colossus, and actually was able to destroy that particular Colossus. Now, in that engagement, I definitely didn't do too well, but overall, I'm still ahead of him. He, unfortunately, was trying to get too cocky and take my Colossus out with those Vikings he had, and he didn't have the rest of his army nearby to protect it. Now, I'm going to be moving out here yet again. He's got his whole army right here. Unfortunately, my Zealots are towards the back of the army. He does do some great EMPs on all my units, especially my Zealots. My Zealots have absolutely no shields, and unfortunately, yeah, I definitely was the loser in that particular engagement. But keep in mind, I'm still ahead. 8,000, almost 9,000 minerals lost for our Terran player, and about 5,000 for myself. But as you can see, the Terran player is going for another expansion. He's keeping up with expansions. He's got the money to do it. Trying to stay ahead of me when it comes to total expansions. I unfortunately placed these cannons in probably the wrong place as possible. Probably should put a cannon here, maybe one here, and another one over here if I decide to do them. But hey, what do you know? As long as it's protected, I don't get dropped on, I'm happy in that regard. Mined out completely in the main base. He has a few mineral patches left, probably about maybe 500 total minerals worth. And looking at the production tab, I am working, of course, on weapons level 3, making my army that much stronger. It looks like he's at 1-1 for himself. So in a Terran versus Protoss matchup, I will let you guys know, it's a lot of its positioning, a lot of unit composition, but a good majority of your wins or losses are upgraded related. Because for the most part, they're so balanced in terms of what each can do against each other, that if you have an upgrade advantage, you'll definitely come out ahead. Now I am going to sneak up here, see what I can see. Got a couple of High Templars finally in here. Do have Psionic Storm. I probably could have engaged that army directly and easily taken them out, but decided to come up here, poke up here, see what I got, and of course I run into a Planetary Fortress. Definitely not going to work too well for me. He looks like he's about to counterattack. Could get me at the bottom of the ramp. Unfortunately, my Zealots again are in the wrong position, and he's got way too many of the Vikings easily destroying my Colossus. But I was able to kill at least a few of them with the Psionic Storm. That Psionic Storm completely misses, and now I only have a few Stalkers, a few Sentries against a lot of Marauders. Marauders easily counter the units I do have. I'm trying to force field as much as I can. Unfortunately, I completely ran out of energy by this point, and it does appear that at this point I'm definitely to lose this entire army. Trying to morph in some Archons real quick, but as you can see, those are quickly getting destroyed. I do have 2 more High Templars that are just chilling out, saying, hey buddy, you're dead. Now there's a factory coming in trying to scout exactly where my base is. He's used a lot of scans throughout this match, trying to find out where I'm at, trying to find out what unit composition I have. So flying the factory over, especially since he's not building you know, anything related to siege techs, Hellions, or anything like that, that's a good idea for him. He got some great scouting in, he saw exactly what's going on, and he could easily save it this time around. Harvester count is showing not too big of a difference now, 59 to 62. Got this way too saturated, and as you can see, unfortunately, the pathing of them is all screwed up because of the cannons. If I should have put this cannon here, maybe move it over a little bit so these probes can run a little bit by. It's something that you guys yourself can learn from, that to not do that, because as you can see, I'm losing a lot of mining time because of that. Now he's got these two Vikings over here trying to do some scouting, it looks like, looking all around the map for any type of expansions that might be nearby, or possibly trying to snipe out, you know, pylons or Colossus that might be out of position. But it does look like he actually does find my expansion over here, and he looks like very wisely decides to drop down these Vikings to pick off the pylon, so I'm not able to reinforce it. I do end up getting one stalker in, unfortunately, but as the other ones start warping in, I do not get on, or have been able to save this expansion. As you can see, I have to cancel it, and now he's definitely ahead of me. He's got a total of 3 mining bases. His first expansion is almost completely run out, and I'm only at 2 mining bases. But I am making a lot of resources. I'm being more cost effective with my units. Again, he's at 15,000 minerals, lost to my 13,000. So yeah, I've been a little more cost effective with it. And it looks like his Vikings go run right on top of my cannons and easily get destroyed. They'll probably try to do some type of harassment to my mineral line here, but flew those Vikings in, and honestly, he was probably laughing at my cannon placement. Looking back at the game, I definitely could have done much better, placing those in a much better position, and having an issue, not having issues because of that. Harvester count now 60 to 68. His supply is much higher than mine, 189 to 192. But it looks like we do have another engagement right here. I have my, of course, High Templar here. Get a great storm on top of him. Push the units back, and I storm on the back part of the unit so he's not able to run away. And as you can see, they keep melting away. Another storm going down, destroying a lot of these marauders. And as you can see, a complete change. Not only with Sonic Storms, but I have fully upgraded units, 3-3, to his, what has he got here, 1-1. Fully upgraded units compared to just 1-1 upgrades. As you can see, melt away easily. And as you can see, also having that Sonic Storm as opposed to too many Colossus worked very well for me. Now, it does look like I'm pushing into his main base, and it appears that he left the game. No GG. Even though he definitely got outplayed. There's a good battles throughout. Some I lost, some he lost, but towards the end there, upgrades and a good placement on the Sonic Storms definitely worked in my favor. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys can take something from this match. If you're a Protoss player having difficulty trying to kill Terrans, you know, I like to personally get a couple Colossus, trick him into thinking I'm only going Colossus, and then switch into some High Templars. Reason I do that is because sometimes they overcommit to Vikings to destroy these Colossus, and if he destroys these Colossus and all I have is, you know, a ground army, his Vikings really can't do anything to me. So it's really cool in that regard. Again, upgrade, guys. Don't forget your upgrades. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please subscribe. If you have any comments, post them down below. Good, the bad, the indifferent. And if you have your own replays that you would like casted and put on my channel, go to sidsreplays@gmail.com, and I will do my best to do that. So look forward to the next one, guys.